All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1038, Brown case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated.
As court opens, Ms. Brown wastes no time laying it out. Her sister regularly drops off 4 kids at her place. Ms. Brown only has 1 child of her own, but for the past 3 years, she's been doing the heavy lifting, housing, feeding, and managing all 4. When the judge asks if they live with her, Ms. Brown gives a tired but honest answer. They're there all the time. That's a polite way of saying she's been forced into full-time motherhood. Times 5.
Okay, Ms. Brown, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, my sister, Jazz, she drops her 4 children off at my house all the time. I have 1 child, that's all I had. And so I'm looking to receive some child support for these children because I'm taking care of them more than she is.
And how many children did you say?
She has 4 children.
And all 4 live with you?
Yes, I'm just gonna say they do, yes.
So do they or don't they?
They're there all the time, so yes.
Okay, how long have they been living
all
with
the
you?
time?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you. You will have your opportunity to speak in just a moment, okay? Okay. Thank you. So, how long have they been living with you?
For about 3 years now.
3 years?
Yes.
That is all the time. Okay. And has your sister given you any type of child support for her kids?
No, she has not. She'll give me $20 here and there, but
$20 for 4 kids?
$20, yes.
What about health insurance? How are these children?
Tells the judge that her sister Jazz hasn't given a dime in regular support. Just the occasional $20 bill, if that. No health insurance, no help, nothing. The judge checks if Ms. Brown can get coverage through work. She can, but it'll cost $250 a month for all 4 kids. So far, Ms. Brown's been doing it all out of pocket. This isn't just babysitting anymore. This is full-on parenting with no help from the actual mom.
Covered under health insurance?
They do not have health insurance.
Because you won't put them on there.
Excuse me. That's the last outburst from you, okay? Thank you. Health insurance, is it available through your job?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So if I were to order that the children are enrolled in health insurance, you're able to do that through your employer?
Yes, I am. I work for an advertising firm, so
okay.
Yeah, they should be able to do
Do you
that.
know about how much it would cost?
Roughly $250 for all 4.
Okay, $250 for all 4, okay. All right, is there anything else you want to let me know before I move over here to your sister?
No, you can talk to her.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. First off, those are her nieces. She never says no when I drop them off.
Those are your kids.
I understand that. But I'm trying to make a living for me and my kids. I'm an upcoming artist. I have to go to clubs every night to
What
make
kind of
appearances.
artist are you?
I sing and I rap.
I've never heard you.
You okay, well, do you get on
Neither have
Spotify?
I.
Because I'm on there. I can sing for y'all right now.
No thanks.
Now it's Jazz's turn. She jumps in with attitude, calling her kids her nieces and saying Ms. Brown never says no. Jazz claims she's an upcoming artist who sings and raps in clubs every night, trying to chase a career. The judge asks how she's supporting her children, and she proudly says she drops them off with snacks. Little Debbie cakes, to be exact. That's her version of parenting. You can feel the judge's patience wearing thin.
Thank you.
Look.
But I mean, here's the reality of it is, you have 4 children that you need to support.
I
Regardless,
am supporting them.
You're not supporting them, giving them $20. $20 is
her
not
$20.
Excuse me. $20 is barely enough to purchase 2 of them something to eat at a fast food restaurant.
Okay, I drop them off with some little Debbie cakes sometimes. Like, they good. It's a
Did
snack.
you really just say that?
They are 5, 4, and 3. Like, they don't need no big old meal or nothing.
5, 4, and 3. You're missing
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
You don't even know
I have
how old they are?
twins.
Oh, okay.
They're
2,
both 5. Yes, ma'am.
2, 5. So you expect her to support 4 children off Little Debbie snacks? Is that what you're telling me
provide
here
the Little
today?
Debbie snacks. So how is she supporting them off Little Debbie snacks?
And you think there's nothing wrong with what you're saying, right?
No. I'm doing what I can.
Jazz, starts fumbling when the judge checks her math. She says her kids are 5, 4, and 3 years old. That's only 3. She pauses, then blurts out, "There go 5!" The judge is floored. How do you not remember how many kids you have? Jazz insists she's doing what she can, but the judge isn't buying it. Her $20 contributions and snack drops are nowhere near acceptable. Parenting isn't part-time work with club breaks.
Well, you need to
I
sing
am.
some more because obviously you're underpaid and you need to be paying your
Ma'am,
sister.
I'm upcoming, so I can be underpaid. I'm getting whatever I can get. I do nails on the side too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how much are you making with doing nails?
I mean, whenever I have a client, like every day, maybe 300 a week, maybe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much of that do you give your sister besides $20?
Whenever I
Zero.
get that, I give her a little bit of something.
No, that is unacceptable. And the fact that you came in this courtroom and actually admitted that is very sad.
Admitted what?
That you have not been supporting your children. You know what? I'm not about to play this
I
game
have
with you.
been.
Obviously, you came here to waste my time. You have not been supporting them with $20 and Little Debbie snacks. And don't say
She's
that
talking
again.
about a couple
No, ma'am.
times $20.
Oh, I'm
A
sorry.
couple
You-
of times
I put
is a couple of
food
times.
in their mouth
Excuse
when
me.
they're home with
She
me.
drops off.
Hold on 1 second.
Jazz admits she also does nails on the side, maybe making $300 a week if she's lucky. When the judge asks how much of that she gives her sister, it's more vague excuses, and a little something answers. Then Jazz completely breaks courtroom etiquette. She starts painting her nails. Yes, painting her nails in court while the judge calculates child support. The judge stops everything and tells her to put the polish down. This isn't a joke.
Excuse me. It is not her responsibility to take care of your children. If you are going
I
to leave your,
understand
excuse
that.
me, you obviously don't understand because you're not listening to what I said. If you are going to leave your children with your sister, first of all, it needs to be an agreement that she even wants to take in 4 additional children.
If she didn't want them, she could say that. She's never said that.
No, it doesn't
I've
matter.
definitely
These are
said
your
that.
No, you
children,
haven't.
not hers. So you know what's going to happen today? You're going to pay her some child support, and it's going to be more than $20. I can assure you that. Now, you said you provided this. Who? Never mind. This tax return. Who did this?
One of her boyfriends.
No.
One of her
He
It
boyfriends.
was
does
my
that.
last baby daddy mafia. Okay. He did it for me.
Oh,
He been doing
okay.
taxes for years.
Right, and he reported you at $30,000 a year.
Yeah, about that. About
That's all you make.
that. Yeah, just about that.
Okay. Let me go ahead and calculate these numbers because you obviously came here to waste my time.
The judge snaps back into gear and says plainly, "You came here to waste my time." Jazz reported 30 KLs in income on her tax return, done by one of her baby daddies no less. That gives her a gross monthly income of $2,500. When the judge starts reading off the figures, Jazz is more focused on her nails than on her financial responsibilities. Ms. Brown just shakes her head, clearly tired of carrying the weight while Jazz plays pretend mom.
So at $30,000, I have your gross calculated at $2,500
Yeah.
a month. Excuse me? Are you painting your nails in my courtroom?
Yeah, I didn't have time because I had to be here
Go
this early in the
ahead
morning.
and put the top on that nail polish because I need you to pay attention when I read these numbers off to you. Because
know
I
what
can
I
assure
make.
you, I
You
can
need
assure
to know
you,
what I make.
I can assure you it's going to be more than $20. How about that?
That's
Girl, you
fine.
see what I have to deal with.
I definitely see what
I
you have to deal with, but you know, I can't
Whatever.
necessarily control how your sister behaves. That is up to her. But we can make sure that you are receiving more than $20, okay?
I appreciate that.
Makeup,
So at
my
$2,500
nails,
gross, that brings your net to $2,004. And you said $250? Okay. So your child support obligation for 4 children is going to be $701 plus.
$701. I can't afford that. I got gas.
Oh, now
I
you're
got
paying
food,
attention.
I got a.
Oh, okay. So
Whatever.
$701
Yeah.
plus the $250 comes out to $951 a month. That's what you're going to pay your sister.
With a net monthly income of $2,004, the judge calculates child support at $701 plus $250 for health insurance, bringing the total to $951 a month. Jazz immediately protests, claiming she can't afford it, but the judge shuts it down. If you want to be up and coming, you still have to take care of your kids right now. Just because you're chasing fame doesn't mean you're off the hook. Ms. Brown finally gets the help she deserves.
I don't have that, ma'am, so.
Well, you know what?
I don't
It
know,
doesn't
whatever
matter.
you need to
So
do.
why do
what
I
I
see you on
ordered.
I'm not
Instagram
gonna
popping
have.
bottles at the club? Why do I see that?
Guess what? Guess what? It
'cause
doesn't
guys
even
buy
matter.
that for me.
It doesn't even matter. You know why? Because you're up and coming, which means one day you're going to be up and you're going to be
Yup.
coming to pay this $951 in child support. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further?
I ain't got that. I already told you that. So, I
Okay,
mean,
so you don't
can
have
write
any
it
other
up, but-
questions? All right. You all are dismissed. I just wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Brown case. Here we have the aunt who was actually in possession of the children. The children were living with her. And there's her sister who had 4 children and she wasn't paying any type of child support to her sister. So in this particular case, under Texas law, whomever the children are residing in the home with, that person is entitled to the child support. Therefore, aunt was able to receive child support, sister had to pay it, and it's that simple.
The judge recaps the case with a quick legal explanation. Under Texas law, whoever has physical custody of the kids is entitled to child support. Ms. Brown's been raising these children for 3 years with almost no help. Jazz might be their mother, but Ms. Brown is the one doing the work. So Jazz will now pay $951 a month, whether she likes it or not. Moral of the story? Parenting is more than snacks and studio nights.